Good day, everyone. We have a bit of a travel day today, early travel day. Cutting it a little bit close here, leaving Penang, waiting for my Grab taxi. Says it should be here in 7 minutes, and then we are on our way. Have about 1 hour till I should be at the airport. Shouldn't take too long, shouldn't be really trafficy. It is early morning. I think I'll be okay, but it's cutting it close enough that can't fool around too much. So yeah, I will catch up with you guys when we are at the airport, probably through the security. My Grab driver just canceled after I waited 13 minutes, and so the price doubled, and so now I have to wait another 11 minutes for another driver. Now I have to worry a little bit about the flight. Let's just hope that this one doesn't cancel. It's never easy, folks. These early travel days are never easy. We made it through security, got 6 minutes till boarding. Perfect timing. Don't have to wait at all. Whew, close one. Very close. I don't like cutting it that close. I like to be a little bit early at least. They have nasi kandar line clear in the airport. I was gonna try and catch some food first, but yeah, no chance. No chance. I'm lucky I even made it to the flight. All right. I mean, Penang airport is not that big. That helps. I mean, sometimes the airports are so big that like you have to run. Multiple times I've had to run to my flight, and so yeah, especially in Bangkok or even in KL, it's, you know, it can take at least minimum 10 minutes to get to the gate from security. Sometimes there's multiple security checks even, but here it's easy, which is good. All right, cool. 6 minutes, 5 minutes. We've made it to Kuala Lumpur. Not a bad trip. It's always an easy flight from Penang. Now, it's 1:50 p.m. and check-in time says 3 p.m. So I hit up the Airbnb host and I said, hey, can I check in early? I'm a bit early, or if not, can I leave my bags? And the only reply I get is, yes, can check in now. 75 ringgit early check-in, which is crazy. And it's ridiculous. If the room is already ready, there's no reason to charge for an early check-in. It's just like a money grab, you know? She didn't even answer anything about the leaving the bags. So I responded, okay, never mind. Said, can I leave my bags? And then she replies, yes, 40 ringgit for bag storage per hour, which is crazy. So I said, wow, never mind. And then she just says, okay, sir. So yeah, I mean, it's partially it's principle, and also it's like quite a lot of money. Typically like a hotel, because this is an Airbnb, but typically hotels, they will always store your stuff for free. And like early check-in, like they never charge you for early check-in. Sometimes like late checkout, sure. But early check-in, no, it's usually fine. Just gotta cross the street here quickly. But anyways, that's all right. I'm gonna go wait in the mall for about, you know, an hour and then just walk to the place. I'm in Kampung Baru neighborhood right now. I actually just ate some nasi kandar already. I went to Line Clear. It's a really good spot. If you never had nasi kandar Line Clear, it's very good. And I don't know why, but I like the one here in like Kampung Baru. I think it's better than the one in Penang for me, pretty consistently. So even though I just came from Penang, it's like the best nasi kandar I've had. And I was just in Penang for 1 week. I want to say that I think, as much as I love Penang, whoa. Oh my God. As much as I love Penang, I'm very happy to be back in Kuala Lumpur. I think staying in Georgetown specifically, it has its like limits to how long you might want to stay. 1 week is like a good maximum, I think. And then it just kind of gets, I don't know, you've seen everything, and in terms of like day-to-day living, I think KL is a much better option. So if I'm not gonna be going around to different attractions, if I'm not gonna be going to shoot specific content, I mean, I'd much rather be in KL, to be honest. Yeah, but it was a great stay. It was really nice to be there for 1 week. So yeah, great to be back in the big city. All right, time to go to the Quill City Mall, which is not too far. It's like 5 more minutes walking. Got my heavy bags. Consider going to the gym and just working out and then going to the condo, but feeling a little tired. So I'm gonna go wait in the mall, then I'm gonna drop my bags, then I'm gonna go to the gym. But yeah, let me find this Quill City Mall and figure it out from there. Nice. Got some air conditioning. That's all I really wanted, to be honest. Maybe a place to sit down as well. There's a movie theater in here, so that's an option. Could just watch a movie and that would be not too bad. I think I can just sit here. I'm not even open right there. Yeah, let's do this. I just need to sit for a moment. Whew. Carrying this bag is the only brutal part of like traveling, I would say. Whew. I mean, look how big this bag is. It's so overweight, this bag, but they never, as long as I take out my laptop and I carry it in my hand when I'm going through the like security area or the area where they weigh everybody's bags, they don't ever check me. They tell me to go. And I think it's because they assume that I already weighed it. And then I took stuff out and I had to take stuff out and then get the proper weight. And I think I already did that. Or they don't check it just because it's a backpack and it's not like a suitcase, but it's legitimately like probably like 17 kilos. And you can only technically have 7. And I see them turn people away for having like 10, 11, but it's in like a small suitcase and they tell them no. And then I'm sitting here with like this insane backpack and this like extra bag, which I carry. And they always just tell me to go ahead. So that's the trick. If you want to like bring a bunch of stuff, get a big backpack, maybe carry your laptop in your hand, and just have like one extra personal bag too. But the small suitcase, you know, they're gonna check it. They're gonna weigh it, you know, at the AirAsia checkpoint. Because AirAsia is real strict with everything. So, and they want you to pay. Now, the only time that I got checked was when I had a small suitcase and they told me no, like you have to go pay. And immediately I just lied and I said like I ran out of money on my trip, like I have no money to pay for it, like I'm gonna miss my flight. You know, I had plenty of time for the flight, but I know the amount that they charge is crazy for the extra baggage if you pay like at the airport. So yeah, that's another thing you can always do is just say like, I literally have no money and I'm gonna miss my flight. And somebody will walk you in. Somebody will get you in. At least in my experience, I've done that like 3 times in my life and they've never just said like, oh, sorry, like you're gonna miss your flight then. It's worth a shot, you know. Now, I'm a pretty honest person, but in those situations, you know, they're just trying to get extra money out of you. They're trying to pinch you for a good bit of money. And so, no. Anyways, feels good to sit down. I'm just gonna relax a little bit. I'm gonna reply to some comments. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, I got checked in the room. Nice room. Just for at least one night. I'm gonna see if longer. But for now, I just booked one night. Have a full kitchen. Actually just went shopping. So I got myself some ground lamb, minced beef, eggs, salt, and organic virgin coconut oil. There's a nice hair, which is not my hair. That's good. Yeah, I got the work set up here. Got a bed. I got a small balcony, nothing crazy, but nice view. Definitely a nice view. Went to the gym already. So I first went to the supermarket nearby and the meat quality was just horrendous. I couldn't do it. And so then I looked up a proper butcher, and this butcher is the real deal. Much cheaper than the supermarket too. Like the supermarket only had minced, like frozen meats, beef. They have chicken fresh, but I'm deciding to do now carnivore diet, going back on a carnivore diet, doing all meat, eggs, salt. The only thing that's not carnivore is that I'm using the coconut oil to cook with. Normally I would cook with beef tallow, like rendered down beef fat. Or if that's not an option, because sometimes it's hard to find. I mean, I know I'm not going to find it here. The butcher will make it for me, but he needs advance notice. And so we'll see. If I end up staying in KL for a little while, then that's the move. But I don't think I'm going to be staying that long. I think I'm just going to stay for between 1 and 3 days and then go somewhere else. But I need to get my health in order. I need to get my diet in check. I want to get fit. I want to get healthy. I need to get my gut fixed so I can stop with the food allergies and stop being so sensitive to every food. And I'm just never feeling well because of my stomach. So, and the best I can really do if I eat out is to literally eat nasi kandar. That's why I eat that all the time. Just like chicken curry, mutton curry, beef curry. I try and find ones with the lowest sugar I can or no sugar. I eat cabbage, but still, you never know what they put in it. And I cannot tolerate that. I need to be on this strict carnivore diet, which I've done before and had great success with it. I know that's what I need to be eating. Where's the air conditioning remote? It's warm in here. Here it is. So I'm going to be strict. I'm going to try and be quite strict. Maybe those times that if I rent a place that doesn't have a kitchen, those times I'll have to figure it out. But I would very much like to only rent places with a kitchen. I can't turn the AC on. That's not great. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. The remote doesn't work. That's no good. That's not good, folks. See? Wow. That's a problem. When I first arrived, I noticed there was no pan to cook with, and immediately I was like, oh no, I'm not, this is not happening. And I immediately messaged her and I was like, hey, I need a pan. I really need, I didn't say it like that. I said, hey, there's no pan here. Could I get a pan to cook with, And she said, noted. And I was like, noted. Does that mean you're gonna get it for me? Wow, it doesn't work. But then she sent somebody, they brought a pot, which there's already a pot here. And so I was like, oh, no, I really need like a pan. And he's like showing me like, this is a pan. I was like, no, this is a pot. I need a flat pan. And I finally, he said like, we don't have one. I said, do you mind checking? Like, I really need a pan. And I messaged her again about it. And then like 45 minutes later, he comes back with the pan. So we have this to cook with, It's necessary. I mean, how am I I'm not cooking meat in the pot. But yeah, all sorted. I do need AC though. It keeps like, look, it's as if it's on, but it's definitely not on. Jesus. Oy. Well, all right. I need to cook, but I guess I'm gonna message her about the AC. Jesus Christ. Okay, it's all good. I just can't wait to eat. Yeah, I'll catch up in a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna get to do too much more today. It's starting to get dark now. I just spent a lot of time running around town getting the meat and stuff. But yeah, got a little balcony. Tiny balcony here, tiny. Wow, check this out. Not bad. I think I paid $26 a night. Actually, I think it came to $30. Yeah, and the reason I only booked one night is because there was no additional fees. So I figured let me book one night to see if everything is good, because I have so many issues with Airbnbs in Malaysia. It's like, it's such an issue. Like, it's so hard to get a good Airbnb here without a smell, with, you know, well equipped, with everything working. It's like, it's so difficult. It's crazy. If you look at the reviews on these Airbnbs, just to find one with without some really disturbing reviews about the bed sheets or you know, cockroaches, killed 50 cockroaches, it's just like, it does my head in. It's like, it's too much sometimes. And so I'm thinking about renting a long-term place, settling down for a month, just focus on my health, you know, still do the best I can with the content, and then go back to traveling. But I just need to figure out where that's going to be. If I'm going to do that in KL, or if I'm going to do that in Thailand, I'm not sure where. I have to go wherever. I need to get a good unit for a good price, and that's pretty much it. You know, if I can find one in KL, that's probably what it's going to be. But all right, let me message her about the aircon, and let me cook some of this meat. We got some AC, folks. Just needed to change the batteries in the remote. Finally gonna start cooking now. Probably been 2 hours since I last was recording. Something I realized, the pan, it's really like chipping big time in a way that's like not healthy to cook with. So that's like metal getting into the food, you know, and just touching it with my hands. I have little pieces of metal and like non-stick, you know, chemical coming off onto the fingers. So after all that, I'm still just gonna cook with the pot. Unbelievable, but it feels safer doing that than cooking with. It's already not good to cook with a non-stick pan, you know, and you already have to be careful, like scraping it and stuff, and that stuff will get into your food, and it's very, very toxic. It's very bad for you. You should never even use a non-stick pan. You should never ever cook with one. You know, you should get a stainless steel pan. A cast iron skillet pan can work quite good as well. But the pot looks fine, even though it's a non-stick. It's not like chipping off, you know. But yeah, pro tip, you know, you gotta be smart. That's some cancer chemicals right there. All right, time to cook some food. I'm starving. Here we have it, folks. ½ kilo of minced lamb, 5 eggs, cooked in a pot. I can't say I ever cooked meat in a pot like that. I mean, you could boil it or something, but yeah, not like minced beef fried up with eggs. But it works. I feel like it's just harder to get it like cooked right. I can't cook it right like that. I can't flip it right. I can't. But it'll do. It will do. Let's see here. Not bad. It's not bad. I mean, yeah, it's not as good as I can make it. Like I can't get it crispy. I can't brown it properly. Maybe I think I would use a higher heat next time. But yeah, not bad. That'll do. It's healthy. That's my new meal for the next however many months is going to be mostly ground beef or ground lamb. Honestly, the beef is like half the price, so I'll mostly be eating beef. With salt, and that's pretty much it. It's called the lion diet, is if you only eat beef and lamb. And if you do have chicken or fish as well, I mean, that's carnivore diet. But lion diet is like taking it a step further, just doing the red meat, because it's much more nutritious, the red meat. It's much better to have the red meat than chicken or pork as well. I'll probably incorporate them occasionally, but I'm mostly going to stick to beef. I've had such crazy results with this in the past, with feeling better, just such mental clarity. Like all of my symptoms that I have, my autoimmune issues, my gut issues, they go away. They go away completely. And so I know that, I know it works, and it's also easy to stay very fit. So here we go. Travel day is successful. Thanks for watching, folks. Drop a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I will see you in tomorrow's vlog.